How to know if something is worth keeping. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Amber here for 719 Style. So today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite subjects, which is vintage luxury. Yes, vintage luxury, and how to know if something is worth keeping. So, why does vintage luxury hit different? It feels different, doesn't it? I think so. So, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Why vintage luxury? One of my favorite subjects. But before we get into the video, I need to share with you guys upcoming edit from our private archive. And this one is called the luxury edit. And I'm trying to, my office is a mess because we have vintage luxury all over it. And we have been taking pictures and preparing for our upcoming private edit, our private archive, but the edit for that. So yeah, and I only have 5 minutes, so I have to make this quick. But we've been preparing for it. And so I wanted to share our collectors circle. So our collector circle is an intimate group of collectors that enjoy rare, timeless pieces. So we have vintage as well as newer items in our upcoming edit. And how the collector circle works is that our private archive is released privately to our collectors circle first. And so they get a private showcase of our private archive, and they are also able to acquire those pieces prior to public release. So sometimes we might have things for public release and sometimes we might not. We keep our collector circle pretty intimate and small. And so if you'd like to be considered part of our collector circle, definitely email us at 719stylemagazine@gmail.com. So the video. Why does vintage luxury hit different, feels different? And how do you know if something is worth keeping? When I'm collecting or sourcing, I look at timelessness. I look at the same things that I look for in a partner. How do you know if someone in your life is worth keeping in your life? It's the same kind of attributes that I look for in pieces and our team looks for in pieces, because it's the same thing that you look for in people. So I have some notes, so I want to hit because I am running out of time. Per usual, I'm always running around. And so point number one is that it's timeless. When you're looking for someone that's worth keeping in your life, maybe a partner, you also look for timelessness. Can they grow and evolve with me through all the stages of my life? And the same thing is said for vintage luxury pieces, is that can this evolve with my closet? Can this evolve with the different seasons in which I'm going to go through in life? Is it going to evolve with my closet? If I change my style, is it a timeless piece that can evolve and grow with my wardrobe? So that's point number one. And so point number two is craftsmanship. One of the things that I love about vintage luxury is craftsmanship. The details, how it is crafted together, it's going to last. And personally, when it comes to sustainability, I like to invest in pieces that are going to last and travel with me and grow with me and evolve with me. And so when it comes to looking for pieces that are worth keeping, craftsmanship goes, that's obvious, right? And so we look for craftsmanship when it comes to something that's worth keeping. And honestly, that's one of the beautiful things about vintage luxury is the craftsmanship. It is the stitching, it's the materials, it's the structure. And so that's point number two. And so point number three is a little more quieter, right? It is the emotional piece. It is, how does this piece make you feel? And when it comes to even is someone worth keeping in your life, how do they make you feel? We remember how it made us feel. And so that is point number 3. And point number 4 is steadiness. And so I like to link it to if someone is in our life, if they're worth keeping in our life, it's the steadiness, consistency. Will it grow with me? Again, they're all interlinked, but will it grow with me? Is it steady? Is it consistent? Is it reliable, versatile? All of those things. And so, how you know if a luxury vintage piece is worth keeping is its steadiness, timelessness, ability to grow with you, be present with you. And so those are the things that are great about vintage luxury. Some things are meant to be kept. So I wanted to share this video on my philosophy when it comes to vintage luxury and why I love it. How do we source things and how do we know if something's worth keeping? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm late to my appointment, but I'm glad I got this video out because I just love this philosophy because it's not about consumption. It's about recognition. Anyways, you guys, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're interested in being considered for the collector circle, definitely email us at 719style at 719style magazine. I get the Instagram mixed up because it's at 719style mag. So it's 719style magazine at gmail.com. Anyways, you guys, that's all for this video, and I will check you in the next one. Peace.